So instead of finishing the job and then getting paid, you wanted to get paid?
No. Per the contract, when the shower was done and the floor is grouted, that contract is complete. I need to get paid on that contract.
So why didn't you pay him per the contract?
Shower wasn't done. Number one, I have pictures.
What needed to be done to the shower?
Everything still. He still had to put the backer board. He still had to install all the pieces that go, all the shower valves, he called them, which is the shower head, all the parts, the bathroom floor. The sink wasn't installed, the plumbing wasn't installed, the handles, the mirror, the toilet.
That sounds
and
like a lot of work.
Holes in my
before
walls.
Getting paid.
Okay, first of all, some of these pictures that she said the tile is not complete, these are old pictures. This shower was completely ready to go that Friday. I was gonna grout the shower and the floor. After I grout, then I put the fixtures on. Of course they're not in these pictures. The shower was dirty, I knew that. Everything was gonna be clean and grouted on Monday, which would have completed that contract.
I'm going to open up to my colleagues to ask more questions.
Do you have anything, Ms. Mason, that shows the scope of the work performed by the new contractor?
I only have pictures of him doing it, and I only have complete small bathroom, but basically they completed everything correctly except the shower door. Third contractor put the shower.
Okay, but they installed tiles on the bathroom,
Yep.
right? Which was not part of the original deal with him.
Not the original, but the new deal that we agreed to.
Which new deal? Where is
He
that?
sent another contract and another request for more money to install the tile on the walls, which I agreed to.
So when you say you had to pay all of this money to undo his work, a lot of it, I assume, was to do new things that were never even originally contemplated.
Well, they had to fix the shower, the valves, and reinstall valves, fix the bench, put in the correct cement board, so the whole shower had to be redone, basically. He didn't do anything that didn't have to be redone.
Do you have anything reflecting that from the new contractor?
I can show you pictures.
I mean, basically what you're saying is his work was so bad that it cost more to take it all down. That's very different than complete.
Yes,
Right?
well, I might not be using the right terminology, but we had to replace all the plumbing for the toilet that was in his original contract. We had to install the toilet that was never installed. The wall tile was in the original contract that he installed none of.
Where? Can you
was
show
it.
me where any of that is?
He
Yeah,
didn't.
that is not at any of those estimates.
I don't see it
That was
anywhere.
all verbal. That is not on any of these.
He also didn't install the plumbing correct in the sink. My husband had to do it. He put the valves in the wall already, which were incorrect and had to be removed.
Had you
and
put
the
them
whole
in?
wall had to
Yeah.
be redone.
I just roughly hook it up so that we could get water back to her house.
Okay, so
this
that was not a
plumbing-
finished
this plumbing
job.
was not complete, but we were still going around in circles as to how to complete the wall. Was it going to be tiled? Was it not going to be tiled?
You don't have to complete a wall. This is how he left my wall in my bathroom. He just left it like this.
I wasn't to that point yet. I'm
Right.
working on the shower and the bathroom floor.
Okay.
Do you have any more questions, Judge? Any
No,
more
I do
questions?
not.
All right, thank you both. We were going to excuse
Okay.
you while we deliberated this matter. Thank
All
you
right,
both
thank
very
you, Your
much.
Honor.
Ms. Mason, Mr. Weddy, we have deliberated and reached a unanimous verdict. These kind of cases can be tough for us because to a certain extent they require some specialized knowledge that judges don't have. And so we have to rely on the litigants to present us with evidence that we need to render a verdict in these individual cases. So here's the problem that we encountered here today. Everybody agrees that Mr. Weddy did not finish the job, but he wasn't paid for the entire job. And we understand you spent significantly more money than the remaining portion you would have paid to Mr. Weddy in order to finish the job. But all we really have before us is that that work included far more than Mr. Weddy was ever supposed to do. It included tiling the walls. It included putting things back on that he should have put on. And the one piece of evidence that we felt like we really needed here was something explaining the scope of the work that you had to do. All we know is that the new contractor finished the bathroom. We don't know how much of that was Mr. Weddy did not do this and it cost this much to fix, or how much of it perhaps was the work was done incorrectly and it cost even more to correct it. And so what we just don't have is any rational basis, any facts, any evidence to conclude that Mr. Weddy was not paid a fair amount for the limited work that was performed, or that you really did incur significant costs to fix mistakes that he made. So for that reason, we find that you have not met your burden of proof to establish a right to recover any specific amounts. So for that reason, the unanimous verdict of the court is to dismiss the plaintiff's claim. And that's our judgment.